That was cringe. Forget I even did that, but hey guys. So this video, I don't think I have done yet. I don't know. But today I'm gonna be doing my nails and I'm gonna be recording it. Yes, the shortest time I've done this was 3 hours. Yeah, and last time I did a set, it took me 5 hours. Literally, like a whole set. I'm binge watching the Angry Bird movie, so yeah. I did my nails, which is, if you know my TikTok, I think I'll pop my TikTok up right here. But it's literally, y'all, it's only like 7 o'clock and I'm already tired and I can't talk. Like I was saying, it's literally my full name, except my middle name. It's my full name. So yeah, recorded my last set on my TikTok. Here's the, I already said it, but here is the set I'm doing this time, and this is the one that I did last time. Yes, this is gonna take me forever, but it's okay. I drink a lemonade. Don't ask what I put in here because I kind of forgot. Basically, well, I can kind of tell you what's in here. So the Sunkissed lemonade, blue raspberry, the Torani stuff. I put like 4 pumps in here. The Coffee Mate creamer, which I barely even put the cap full in there. Like I maybe put like a quarter of the cap in there, and then I put 2 pumps of peach and then 1 pump strawberry. Also the Sonic ocean water packet. I put like maybe like, I don't even know, I did not even put that much. Right here is bussin'. So I get a little sweet tooth. I brought these up here because, you know, whenever I get a sweet tooth, I need something then. Let's get into these nails. So I'm adding a little spunk to this. I'm adding a little thing to it. So on my other set of nails, I didn't have a certain color, so I did my own way of doing that nail. It was my pinky finger, and it was like the base coat was hot pink, and then the little dots were like light pink, and I absolutely love that. So these 2 fingers will be that color. My mom, if it looked like a gender reveal if I did it, and she said no, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, but yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so stay tuned, I guess. Chit chat, let's get into the video. I'm gonna show you what colors I'm doing, and don't mind this, but this is for the pink nails I'm gonna be doing. So I'm doing the shade F427. Also, these are Beetles. Hopefully Beetles sees this, but I don't think they will. But F426, I'm using these 2 for the pink version. And then I don't have the exact blue, but I do have this one that is a very light blue, and then I have this one. I don't have the royal blue, sadly, but it's okay. So if you want to send me the royal blue color, I mean my DMs are open. Hopefully me don't see this. It's time to prep my nails. This drill with the sanding thing on it, and I don't even know if I need to sand my nails down because I swear I've done it like 4 or 5 times in the last 2 weeks. I said that on my other TikTok. I said that on my other page on TikTok, and yeah. So I'm just going to sand these down, and I'll be back when I'm done with this hand. This hand, it is done. Also, I tried pushing back my cuticles. It took forever, and also it did nothing, so we're just gonna leave them like this. Both of my hands are done. So in my TikTok, as you see, my nails were like really short. This time I'm gonna extend them just a little bit because they were way too short, and I kind of like long nails, so yeah. And also let's add, we're going to buff and shape my nails, even though we don't have the thing on. It's okay. So decide to just shave down the top of my nail just a little bit. I do like 2 or 3 seconds on each one, just to get the majority of it. Just shave down. Yeah. Like get like beside my nails and kind of like separate that from the skin, if that kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna go in with this really thin one and kind of just do that. It's so crusty, but that literally just took 10 minutes because I'm not really that good with my left hand, but it's okay. I'm just gonna kind of just buff the nail out if I can find the buff. Really just literally buff the nail out. I was doing this, which was, I keep saying last time, but it was literally like 2 days ago. That's why the nails did not last. But last time I was did my nails, I started at like 6 o'clock or like 5:55, but 6 o'clock, same thing. But I started at that, and I literally finished at like 10:15. It was that bad. Yeah, all that work for literally nothing. Also, the acrylic was not good. Also, if you're gonna get acrylics, don't do like the white one. Just either do like the pink one or the clear one. Personally, I like the pink one better, but you do what you want. But do not get the white one. Please don't. It's horrible. My least, but kind of not least favorite part is sizing the nails. The almond shape, I'm gonna do these. The other ones are kind of square. But the other ones are kind of square, so if I want to do almond, I'm gonna do these. I'm sized out. My fingers are very, very small, so the smallest one is too big for my pinky, which is kind of a problem. So even though you need to do sidewall to sidewall, if you don't get it, like you kind of want to have the end of it or the side of it like hit the side of it. That didn't make no sense. Anyway, but I kind of have to grind it down where it will get to the smallest point that I need for my nails. But I do one thing that I do that probably not everybody or every nail tech, or I'm not a nail tech, but people that do their own nails, is I kind of like, I've seen a bunch of people do this, but not a lot, but where you kind of like grind it down, because like the thinner it is, it kind of sticks better, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and also get these edges to like kind of grind down too, because sometimes they just stick out and it's like bruh. So yeah, I'm gonna put these on both of my nails, so I'll be back when that's done. Back when it was done. I'm gonna be back whenever these are grinded down. So I'm gonna finish up on the last nail, and as you can see, I'm doing that. Actually, shut up. But as you see, I kind of like grinding down the sides or the tip of it, and then doing a little bit of the sides. This is the last one, which is the pinky finger, so I'm kind of like doing more on the sides, so it can kind of go sidewall to sidewall instead of like being very overlapping, if you know what I mean. But turning this off, that is like one of the last times I'm gonna need to use the nail drill, but I still need to use it in a couple of stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna glue these things on. I'm gonna do like kind of like the first hand with y'all, even though you know what gluing on looks like. But I figured out that these ones right here, the smallest ones, are way better than the big nail glues, because they actually like last a while too. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that right on. Yeah, perfect. And if it doesn't go sidewall to sidewall like this one kind of does, then it's okay. Like you just grind it down the sides with it, and you'll be fine. And look, 2 seconds or 3 seconds, it doesn't go nowhere. So yeah, usually I do one hand at a time, but I'm gonna see if this goes faster. So I'm gonna check, see if this process takes longer or shorter if I do 2 hands at once, which is the nail salon that I get my hand done with, or my fingernails done with. They do the 2-hand method, or whatever you want to call it, but I think every salon does that, not gonna lie, but that's okay. I keep saying salon, I mean nail. Same thing. I need to shut up. My brain is not processing stuff really quick like it usually does. But lately, like, my nails have been popping off a lot recently, even though I'm doing acrylic. But also I've been using the white acrylic, and they're popping off in less than a couple hours, and that's what I guess that's okay. But it's really not. But okay. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put all these on this hand, and then do all the shaping, cutting, shaping again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, so these are not stabbing me while I do each hand. So yeah, and I don't know like how they like poke up, as you can see, but whatever. This hair will not stay back. It's been recording for 2 minutes, but that's okay. I mean, you barely put any on there. And of course this one's overlapping horribly. Like, look at that. Look how bad it's overlapping. But yeah, here is these. church tomorrow. We're doing at the movies. Not just that, but like my dad started waking me up early and taking me to like church like really early because he's kind of like over a couple of things, so he has to kind of be there early. I used to like hate it. Well, kind of hate it. Like I've only done that for like 5 or 6 Sundays, and I'm starting to really like it because I like getting up early, getting there early when nobody's there, and getting everything done. You know, go get my hair gel to put this back, but it's okay. Thing is, I love the long nail, but I know I won't be able to do that at all. But it's okay. It's up. But now we are going. It's right in front of me. But now we're going to cut these down, and I'm trying to cut these down. I'm not practicing, but I don't know how long I can do these. We're gonna do about right there. Yeah. Does that look long? Anyway, we'll grind these down, but let's just that goes straight in the bucket or whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to measure out perfectly where I need to cut, but there's not really a perfect method or perfect area. These all are so wonky, bro. Why are these all so bad? Anyway, I'm gonna do my nails like these. But these are just a little bit longer than my other ones. But now we can shape these. I'm gonna put those in coffin shape. No, almond. Coffin shape is like awesome. Coffin is like square and almond mixed together. Like coffin is literally this. Basically. Okay, now we're back to business. Just had to make a point that I didn't really have to make, but that's okay. I'll be back when this one's done. So I'm just done with this. I just started on this and I forgot that I need to record. And yeah, this is what this one's looking like. It's kind of like square at the bottom. Hold on. Yeah, but this is what it is. I don't know if I should do like a little bit more almond, but yeah, this is what when I got started on. This is what it used to look like. And they're so wonky, bro. I'm trying not to flip you off, but yeah, I think I like them this length because I can do this length without probably getting in trouble. Hopefully I won't get in trouble. And I was done, and they literally took probably like 50 minutes. I don't know. I'm actually getting tired, and it's, let me check, 7:46, and I started these at 7. It's been 46 minutes. That's crazy. The other side, which will probably take longer, but that's okay. I'm gonna get these glued on and shaped and all of that, so it will be like 30 minutes for me, but it'll be like 2 seconds for you. So bye. And we're back, and I got them shipped out. So now I'm kind of just gonna go under the nail because you see like where it kind of like squares right there. I'm gonna need to get that, so I'm gonna do that real quick just for my left side because I kind of got, actually never mind, I didn't, but I'm gonna just go under there and kind of get that to like not do that. You know, so I'm gonna do that real quick. But I got that done. We're gonna do the nail drill again, and we're basically kind of just gonna even out the nail and that thing, so they kind of not stick together, but kind of even out, even though they're not gonna even out all the way, and kind of sand this nail down, so the acrylic has something to stick on. Got this side done. I'm just gonna go get that hair gel. I'm actually gonna do that because this is annoying me. Oh my gosh. Hair gel I use for, you know, that. If anybody knows what this brand is, Flash Moment, tag them, I guess, even though you can't really. But literally, it's one of my favorites. I basically use it every day because I don't know if you all watch my past videos. If you're new, you haven't. But I basically accidentally pulled out a piece of my hair not thinking that it would grow back like that. But yeah, and it's been growing ever since. And if you're kind of an OG, you know, it annoys me every day. This stuff is so good. I got it from my grandparents, man. So good. Now we're gonna do this side. So yeah, I'm not dominant with my left hand. I'm fully done with the nails row, which I'm kind of excited about, but yeah, so this is how the nails are going. So this is the final product. Just kidding. But yeah, these are kind of it. But first I have to buff them and kind of, even though I've already done this, I kind of need to make them where they're not as sharp, I guess, even though they're not really that sharp. This is finally done. I have literal charging thing right here because I don't want to have to keep unplugging stuff and putting it back on there, but yeah, this is the state I am in right now. Now we're just gonna do the same thing that I did without these tips on, I guess. Just buff them out, smooth the nail out. Yeah, so you buff and smooth the nail out, but we got step 1, even out, 2nd, smooth nail, 3, buff nail, 4, shine nail. So I guess we'll do that. No, we're not. We're just gonna buff and shine it. We're gonna buff and smooth the nail out. My right hand doing this one, even out, 2, smooth nail, and then I did buff nail. And I did that and it took 10 minutes to do this. And yes, this is popping off. It's just the side because I had a little bit left on there, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm just gonna do this one, which I feel like is gonna take even longer, but whatever. Okay, so we got them all done and they actually feel really, really good. But now it's time for the kind of hard part. To me, it's not really that hard, but for some people that start, it is kind of hard. Now it's time for acrylic. So if you've never done acrylic before, you have to have the substance that kind of like melts, or because the acrylic is like dry, but this melts it, and it smells exactly like a nail salon. And yes, it will smell up your room. So I make sure I keep a bunch of air fresheners in here, but I can get high. No, just kidding. But okay, I probably should have said that. But yeah, like, to me it smells really good, but like it will make you like, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I make sure I keep in stock of this because I do acrylics all the time. I'm not a big gel person. I do acrylic. I have a dish. Okay, so if you do a dish that you don't care about, because I did one the other day, don't do it. Don't, just get one you don't care about, because this is going to ruin it. And now I barely have any left. That is freaking nice, my guy. But I probably even won't use that much. Probably shouldn't have emptied that much. But yeah, this is it. And you're going to take your brush. You're going to make sure that it soaks up a bunch of it before you start. Acrylic. I'm not going to say why I have this in here because it literally recently just happened. But as you can tell, something did happen. But I used the pink one. I ran out of a clear, sadly, but also I do kind of like the pink better, not gonna lie. So yeah, but I have a rag in here that I need to use to put right here because I like to dip. If say I had too much, I literally dab it so onto the rack. So yeah, let's get these acrylics done with. I have one on my lap just to have that so it doesn't get on my pants, even though I have shorts on. And then I have a phone charger, so it might move whenever I do that. But yeah, but I have this down just in case. Also, this I will dab. So yeah, this is the setup right now. This is set up right now. And the monomer, whatever you want to call it, is right here with the brush. So yeah, let's get these done and over with. I might stop this so I can show you, or not stop this. I'll probably stop binge scrolling and show you what I'm doing just in case, but I probably won't. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this done with. Right hand. The acrylic on this hand, and don't look at it too closely even though I'm bringing it closely. The thumb is not that good, but it's gonna work. I'm just gonna do another coat on the thumb because I think it needs it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Another coat doesn't really look the same, but yeah. So we did the first acrylic. Now we gotta do it on my non-dominant hand. I mean, on my dominant hand, but using my non-dominant hand. Anyway, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna come back until it's all done. So yeah, bye. Y'all, we are done with both hands. Don't mind the tongue, but we are done with both hands. And now it's time to do, which actually it only took me 20 minutes. What? Usually it takes me like 35 minutes to do these. To do acrylic. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts. Well, not my favorite part. It's actually kind of my least favorite part, but the most satisfying part, where we get to like do this and shape them again for the third time, and soften them. I mean, I don't know. Let me shut up. But yeah, we're almost to the last part. Really not. Yeah. Anyway, gotta come off on the dot, but I just got done with this. So now we're basically doing the same thing we did whenever we didn't have the tips on, and then when we had the tips on, and now we're doing it with the acrylic on. And this is the last time we're gonna be doing this, which is actually kind of sad. I don't know why it's kind of sad, because we'll be doing it in the future. What the heck? But yeah. So I'm just kind of doing this first. I'm kind of doing all the stages differently, and then I'm going to this side. I think I like doing the 2-hand method instead of just 1-hand method. This nail's crooked. Whatever, literally whatever. This is even amount. Kind of has like kind of a rough surface, but also a soft surface at the same time. So yeah. Okay. So now we're going to buff the nail. Yeah, buff the nail. Yeah. But I kind of do buff the nail and then do this one, because I feel like if you buff the nail first, it's kind of better, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna do all 4 at the same time. Why not? Do these 4 too. I'm so glad we got this acrylic done, because I kind of needed to get this done. And now we're gonna smooth the nail. I'm gonna get these all done, so I'll be back. Now we're gonna do, that was loud. Now we're gonna do basically my favorite part, which is, of course, you know, but we're first gonna do the base coat. This is the lamp I use. It has the 99 seconds, 30 seconds, well, 60 seconds, and then 30 seconds. This one definitely takes the longest, but it's okay. So I'm basically just gonna do 1 hand at a time with the base coat. I'm gonna do like 1 layer on here, let that dry, and then do another layer on here, or a layer on here, let it dry, and then, you know, blah blah blah. So this first hand is going to be light blue, and then of course pink. So yeah, let's get that done. I'm chewing down these things right here. So good. But I got the first layer done. It's just so sour though. Oh, so sorry. But now we're going to do the second layer. But I don't even know what time it is. I forgot to check. But I will check after I'm done with this. And what's that? It's okay. But this is probably gonna be the second and last base layer. I did the wrong color on this hand, so I had to go over my first coat with it. So we are done with the base coat. I know. So yeah, now it's time to do the dots. Anyway, so let's get this done with, because the dots absolutely rage bait me. Absolutely rage bait me. The dots done on this one, and they actually look so good. Like, actually, they might look horrible on these next ones, but these are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I actually am so proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. Why am I like glazing myself for no reason? Like, what the heck? We're just putting top coat on. I do the top coat as soon as that nail is done, because literally, why not? It kind of kills two birds with one stone. So we're gonna let it sit under there for 60 seconds, not 99 seconds. I can't do 99. I can't. 31 seconds, 40 seconds, 39. Okay. But as you can see my hands through there. It's just actually kind of cool. So, these dots, just don't even look at them. But these, you can look at them all day if you want. Just don't look at the blue ones. But I think these turned out really good. We're fixing to do these ones. Sorry. The freak. Okay, we got it under control. Anyway, we're fixing to do these ones, so let's get into it. We are literally basically done. I literally just have to let this be under the light or whatever you want to call it, and then put on a base coat and let it be under the light again, and we're literally done. I literally just did my polka dots for, is this thing gonna screw on? There. Anyway, so basically I just did the polka dots. They're not looking really good, but it's okay. It's okay. These are actually look so cute. You know? But yeah. So we're basically have to put a top coat on. And then we're ready to go to bed. I'm probably gonna watch another movie, because why not? I have practice Monday, so yeah. So we're just gonna let this, I just restarted it. Let me just put it on 30 seconds because I literally had 23 seconds left and might as well just, you know, let it bake some. Anyway, I'll be back whenever I need to put the base coat on. So here are the nails. Now it's time to put on the top coat. I'm not a big fan of the Beetles base coat, but I love their top coat. Like, absolutely love their top coat. And it's not like anything bad with the base coat. I just personally am not a big fan of it. So, yeah. These are so cute, though. I know it kind of does look like a gender reveal, but that's okay. That is okay. So we're gonna let this sit under there for 99 seconds, and then we're done. Official time is 10:02, so we basically got done with these in 3 hours, which is actually not that bad. Oh my gosh, 3 hours and 2 minutes basically. I was still on 99 seconds. Anyway, but yeah, I am so tired. But we're still gonna watch a movie because why not? By hour 3, I would just be starting the second hand. So we basically got cut in half, literally. But I think I'm gonna start doing the 2-hand method, and they turned out so cute. So guys, we're gonna oil perfume on, even though I'm going to bed right now. But this stuff smells so good. It's at Crackle Barrel. If anybody wanted to know, it's no cuticle oil. I cannot find my cuticle oil because I literally had it before I went to bed. And then can't find it. So whoever stole it, whoever stole it, please return it. Just kidding. But yeah, a little bit of this on, just have a little, you know, a little jazz. Seriously, cannot find my cuticle oil. It's probably sitting right in front of me, and I didn't see it. But these are how the nails turned out. Anybody want to book an appointment with me? Just kidding. But yeah, these turned out so cute. Absolutely love them, and hopefully they don't look like a gender reveal. But yeah, if you guys like this video, if you like a video, just like, you know. Now I have to go edit this, but that's for tomorrow after church. So yeah, love you guys, bye. Also, before you go, go watch that one on my TikTok. Okay, thank you, bye.